Thanks for tuning into another makeup tutorial. This one is obviously about fuchsia lips. So I did two different versions. I did more of a kind of a matte textured lip because that's really trendy and popular now. And then I know some people don't really like that texture and they want a little bit more of a glossy lip with a bold color even. So I did it with gloss on top, which you can see right here. But I hope you guys love the video. I've got some great contests and other things in the work. I love you for all your support. First up is Max Paint Pot in Painterly. I'm going to pack this onto our lids. This is a great way to make sure that your shadow is going to stay in place and last all day long. Now I'm going to pack on using a flat eyeshadow brush, packed on Max Vanilla. This is a great color for winged liner. It's a very kind of neutral eye that really allows the lips to be the focal point, because that's the whole point. You definitely want to keep everything else simple and subtle and then have your lips make that bold statement. So I'm going into the crease using what I call my prime color, which is Max Saddle. For if you have fairer skin, you can try Cork. That's a really great color. And just continuing to blend that color into the crease using a fluffy eyeshadow brush. So for my eyeliner, I'm using Clinique's Brush On Gel Liner. I really like this product because it's very slick, and so therefore it really glides onto the eye. And I'm actually just winging out the outer corner. I have very round eyes, so I really want to get that cat look. And the way to do that is just by starting on the outer corner. So if you have round eyes like myself, then you can just mimic this technique. And even if you have more slanted or narrow eyes, it's still a really great technique for that kind of sexy, sultry cat eye look that we're going for here to complement the bold fuchsia lip. So doing the same thing on the other side, winging out the liner just a little bit and focusing primarily on the outer corners of the eye. Now I'm coming in with Max Eyeshadow in Cork. And remember, I said you can use this as a prime color on your eye. You can use that in your crease if you are more fair skin. And I'm just going to use this to fill in my brows because it's a lighter brown. I don't want my brows to be too heavy. And for concealer, I'm using Makeup Forever's HD concealer. And I'm just packing this on with a fluffy kind of shadow brush here. You guys know that I kind of juggle my brushes and I use them for multiple things, but most importantly, you can come back in with your fingers and warm the product up so that it does blend well into the skin. And just really cleaning that up. And if you lift the concealer just to the outer corner of the eye, that will give you even more of that cat eye effect. Yeah, make sure you don't put your eye out though when you're doing this. Now for the blush, I'm packing on Stila's Custom Color Blush, and I'm using that from kind of the tops of the cheekbones, and I'm going to go over it with my favorite new highlighter here, Gilia I Am Glam. And for the lips, I'm starting off with Max Lip Liner in Beat. Just really lining the lips and then slightly filling them in a little bit because, again, that's a great way to make your color last and have more depth to your lips. So smudge that on, and now apply the lipstick, which is Smashbox Be Legendary Lipstick in Fuchsia Flash. This is a very perfect fuchsia. It looks great on everybody. Mascara, I'm using L'Oreal's Voluminous False Lashes. And now we got to do a little bit of contour. I can't do a video without contour. So if you want a glossier lip, then you can add on NARS's Larger Than Life lip gloss here. We're all done. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in.